And I say this a lot, which a lot of people are in the streets and so forth, but you are in our different shelters being taken care of directly by government. So that means in terms of our services, you're at the forefront of them. You have social workers that are there. If you get sick, immediately there are people to attend to you. Whatever situation you're going through, it's right here and it gets solved. How many other kids get that? Even if they are staying with their families, how many other kids get that privilege? So are you lesser than or are you lucky? It's about how you look at it. So that winning mentality is about turning what is negative to being a positive. And to begin to flex with that which you've been able to come through so far. So we're here to motivate you because we want to see more out of you. You've proven that you can pass the first phase, and matric is just the first phase. There's other phases that are coming of life. Now you're going into your different areas, whether you're going to a TVET college, or you're going to a private institution, or you're going to university. Can you withstand some of the pressures that are going to come from there? And I say to you, you've proven that you can endure hardship so far. But now, when you go there, we have what we call orientation week within universities. And there's lots of booze that's around, lots of girls, guys you're going to be attracted to. Are you going to be able to be focused? Are you going to be able to be focused? You've proven you can do the first phase. We're on level 2 now. And we believe that you can be able to withstand that. I think in everything that you have gone through and your ability to withstand that at a tender age makes you to be able to withstand anything life throws at you. But the only thing that is there is for you to maintain the focus. So that when we sit, Comrade Nomadluz was saying, you're standing here, you look at me, I want to sit here and look at you in the next 3, 4, 5 years. It must be yourselves who are telling us about where the country is going. Because it's not enough. So we're doing our bit, but I always say that, I get so aggrieved that there's still so much we have to do, and we understand the history of our country. We come from a country of great disparity, racial disparity, and we know the apartheid system that was there. And everything we're still going through now is because of what had transpired. But we can't make it an excuse, we must look forward. But what we're still dealing with is your basic issues. Healthcare, basic service delivery, making sure that people can feed themselves and so forth. We need to get out of the survival mode of the issues we're dealing with and begin to deal with innovation, technology, and the type of future we want to build. But you can't get there if you don't fix the basics. So those who are going to go into university, you learn about the Maslow hierarchy of needs. And part of what it teaches you is that at the bottom is your survival, and right at the top is for when people are able to deal with the basics, you can then self-actualize to realizing the greatest and highest expression of yourself. We want you to get there. We want you to be that generation that takes us forward. I'm so tired of going and visiting European countries or countries in the West, and you see how advanced they are. And you constantly think, but Africa is where they're getting all their minerals. Why must they look like that and we look like this? But they extract all our minerals and use them for their own advancement. Why must things be like that? We must question that. And you guys must be that generation that takes us to the next level. Because where we are, we still have to deal and address the issues of basic service delivery. We need to get out of that so that as you take over, you're dealing with issues that take us to the next level. So when they're saying there's a president here, and you're saying yes, there definitely is a president here. But what president are you going to be? Are you going to be a visionary president or you're going to be a president that still gets us stuck where Africa has been for the longest time. So we don't want you to be a generation of job seekers, and I say this a lot. You must be a generation of job creators. Job creators. Go out there, acquire your skills, come back, and make sure that you flex. And I'm a censor. But you must come back and do the most. Go out there, get your skills, come back and do the most. And help us to get out of the issues we're currently dealing with. Because where we're still stuck, there's high unemployment. Because right now, government continues to be the biggest employer. It's not sustainable. If you look at your developed nations, they're able to deal with issues around job creation because they've got a thriving SME sector. And that's where your entrepreneurs and your job creators are. Because you are able to take that which government is able to create and you multiply it because you will be hiring your own people. So when I'm 7 wako and you hire 10 people, 5 people, 20 and so forth, it adds up. We're able to create many jobs for people. We must get there. So we have a responsibility to make you guys appreciate where we are and appreciate the task before you. As you go out there, you're not just working for yourself, you're working for all of us to build this nation. So you have a huge task on your shoulders. And I'm very happy to see those who've been individuals in our facilities and where they are. And Bonke, they talk about one thing, it's about giving back. Because we must have a mentality, yobuntu, and to be able to hold each other's hands so we can lift each other up. It's who we are. But we forget ubuntu betu. And we want to assume other cultures. So the best way to make a nation to forget about themselves and where they are going is to make them forget who they are. Must never forget ubuntu betu. Because we need to carry each other forward. So I'm so happy to have you here today. I'm happy to see how far you've come, and I look forward to the future you'll have before you. Ngiyabonga.
One more round of applause, please, for our MEC. Thank you. So we're going to move on to a token handover of some gifts and some tablets for 15 children from the West Rand, and also 2 foster parents who will be called up. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask the team that will be supporting the MEC to hand these out to please come up. I will read out your name. Please come up and get your token gift and then go back and have a seat. Okay, I'll call the first names in the meantime. Please, energy, let's clap for them as they come to receive their gifts. Okay. We're asking please for the executive mayor and the MMC to please come and join our MEC. All right, let me call the first couple of students or matriculants.